Hi there. Today we're going to learn linear and quadratic system. Linear is a straight line with a degree first, and quadratic is second degree, or that makes a parabola and a line. So before we go here, if we have a parabola that intersect by a line, it crosses 2 points, and there are two solutions. If it crosses only once, which is tangent to the parabola, that means there's only one solution. If this is my parabola and my line is right here, they don't intersect, means say this is a no solution. Okay? That's how we know if how many solutions will there be if we try to find this, if we try to solve a linear and quadratic system. So before we go there, another thing we have to learn here is discriminant. A quadratic equation will have ax squared plus bx plus c. Discriminant, the formula for discriminant is b squared minus 4ac. And whatever the value of a, b, and c right here, you plug in here to this formula. If the discriminant is a negative number, that means there's no solution. They don't intersect. If it's equal to 0, there's only one solution. And if it's positive, there are two solutions. That's how you differentiate it. For example, randomly, if I tell you that my equation is x squared plus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. So my a is 1, my b is 5, my c is 6. So therefore, b squared, applying this formula here, 5 squared minus 4a, 6. 25, 4 times 1 is 4 times 6 is going to be 24. 25 minus 24 is going to be 1, which is positive. So I know if I factor this one here, there will be two answers, or if I work it out, there will be two values of x. Or for this topic, there will be two intersection of a linear and a quadratic, or a line and parabola. So let's go ahead now to our example. Solve this one algebraically. For this concept, we use a discriminant. We're going to use the concept of factoring or solving equation using, again, factoring, completing the square, quadratic formula. You can also apply here the concept of substitution method, which we are learning right now. So they're both equal to y. So I know that this y here is equal to this y. So therefore, this one here is equal to that one. With that being said, x squared plus 3x minus 5 is equal to x plus 3. You would like to make this one side equal to 0. So I need to move this x to the left side and this 3 to the left side here. So the best thing to do that one, you align it based on its like terms. Minus x here, minus x there, minus 3 here, minus 3 there, to make it organized. And we know that this will be canceled. This will be equal to 0. Negative 5 minus 3 is negative 8. This will become 2x, and this will become x squared. So this is our quadratic. So is this factorable? For us to know that one, let's use the formula for discriminant, b squared minus 4ac, wherein a is equal to 1, b is equal to 2, c is equal to negative 8. So therefore, this will be 2 squared minus 4 times negative 8, 4 plus 32, which will give me 36. And that's positive. And according here, if it's positive, there will be two answers there. So we can continue, proceed here. But you can use factoring, quadratic formula, completing the square. I will do factoring here, which you all know how to do it. X, two numbers, when you multiply them, gives you a negative 8. That when you add them, gives you a positive 2. Plus 4 minus 2. So therefore, x is equal to negative 4. X is equal to positive 2. Although here we don't stop, we need to plug in the negative 4 and 2 respectively to the equation. You can put the 2, any of these two, but I chose to do it here. I think it's easier. So y is equal to 2 plus 3. The answer is 5. So therefore, one of my answer will be 2 comma 5. And then I will plug in the negative 4 right there. Same equation. Y is equal to negative 4 plus 3. The answer is negative 1. So therefore, the answers are negative 4, negative 1. And what's the meaning of 2, 5, and negative 4, 1? That is where the line and the parabola intersect. Next, x squared minus 4x plus 6 is equal to x plus 2. So again, you're going to do the same thing since this is y. That's why x squared minus 4x plus 6 is equal to x plus 2. Solve it by subtracting x here, subtracting 2, subtracting x there. That gives us x squared minus 5x plus 4 is equal to 0. Using the formula for discriminant, b squared minus 4ac, b is negative 5 squared minus 4, a is 1, c is 4. Remember, when you put this in a calculator, you gotta put parentheses on the negative 5. That becomes 25 minus 16. You know the answer would be 9, which is a positive. So there are, again, we'll have two answers there. X, 4, 1, minus, minus. So x equal to 1, x equal to 4. Now you plug in the 1 here, plug in the 4 there to get the value of y. So therefore, y is equal to 1 plus 2. The answer is 3. So one of the answers is 1 comma 3. And then y is equal to 4 plus 2. Therefore, the answer is 6 and 4 comma 6. And those two yellow highlighted one are the intersection of the line and parabola. Let's go over here. X squared minus 24, x minus 12. So same thing, x squared minus 24 is equal to x minus 12. Work it out, making one side equal to 0. Move this to the left, move this to the left. That gives me x squared minus x. You're going to add 12 here, add 12 there. That will give you minus 12 is equal to 0. Factor this one here, but before that, you can use completing the discriminant to know if it's going to be two solution, one or none. I know for the fact that this will be here a positive discriminant. So, okay, I'm going to require you to write a discriminant here. B squared minus 4ac. So b is negative 1 squared minus 4. A is 1. C is negative 12. That gives us a 1. Negative 4 times 1 is negative 4 times 12 is positive 48. That gives us a discriminant of 9. So it's positive, so therefore there are two solutions. So this is negative 1. Two numbers, when you multiply them, gives you negative 12. When you add them, gives you negative 1. 4, 3, negative, positive, equal to 0. So therefore, the value of x here is 4. X here is equal to negative 3. You plug in the 4 there. You plug in the 3 there. So therefore, the answers are y is equal to 4 minus 12. That will give you negative 8. The other one is y is equal to negative 3 minus 12. That will give you negative 15. The final answer are 4 comma negative 8 and what? Negative 3, negative 15. There you have it. Okay. Make sure you copy all of this work here. Find the discriminant. Show your work completely. Together with that one, answer with the remaining of the question right here on the board. Okay. Have a good day. Kaboom.